Hello RockHeads and welcome back to another episode of Oaklands. Now just before I get into the vid, I do want to give a shout out to Nikoi JP. I'm so sorry if I butchered your name, dude. He's got a YouTube channel that we have put a link in the description for. He's got a cool channel with some tips and tricks to do with Oaklands as well, and he is kind of behind the inspiration for me building this kind of platform over here. Now, we did comment on one of the last videos, give me some extra advice on the elevator system, so I do really appreciate that. Go and check him out, guys. Seems like an awesome person. Now, the theme for today is I kind of want to show you this little contraption here that I've been working on. It looks a bit funky, looks a bit jazzy, I know, but we'll trust the process. Now, I've been kind of calling it my ingot collection box. I'm sure you will be able to come up with better names for it. Now, I will show you how it works very, very soon. It is just a bunch of cube schematics that I just basically turned into walls, threw a load of birchwood in, and I had a little bit of a boo-boo with this one. Now, when the ingots drop into the box, as you can see, they basically just pile up. Now, I was in the process of making this one, and a silver ingot fell into it and kind of made this silvery grey wall. Now, I did want it to be glass, only because it will allow me to see how much is building up. Now, I know I could simply just look up there, but, you know, I wanted to get a little bit experimental, a little bit jazzy, a little bit funky. Now, I have got a cube of glass over here, which is pretty cool, like when you kind of look into it. I don't know if you can notice when we look at the Oak Depot, we can see kind of the windows on there, and then when we hover that over, it just looks a little bit different. It's quite cool. I like it. I like the way it looks. But if any of you guys do not know how to make glass, then I will show you that right now. So, we're going to hop into the car. Now, you will need to head over to a beach somewhere, and you'll notice, I think, it's sandstone, I believe. Now, in the sandstone, you will have kind of like little nuggies. In not all of them, but some of them, like, for example, this one here. So we're going to get our trusty pickaxe out. We're going to take this piece. Now, I'm not too sure how much glass I will actually need, so I'll probably grab 2 or 3 blocks, just in case we may need some more further down the line. So is there any others a bit closer to us? There's a pile over here. Any nuggies in? Can we see any? Yeah, I think there's one just on the back there. So, oh, no. Don't want that going into the beach. Thank you very much. Into the water. No. Stay. Right, I think we're okay. Right, we're going to take this block. Is it 1 or 2 pieces? I think. No, so we don't need that one. Will that actually sink? Oh, it floats. Oh, cool. Okay. Is that just going to spin for like all eternity now? Possibly. Who knows? Okay, right, so we need to pick at this a little bit more. Handy stuff. Okay, so let's go and dump this in the back of the truck, and I will take one more piece with us just as a backup. Is there any in that one? No, so we're gonna take that one. Now, I don't know if there is any other nuggets in the sandstone. I've only seen that kind of colour, so if there is any other colours, I've not seen them as of yet. But to be honest, I've not really been exploring too much on the beach, because most of the other ores are over on the grass and the hills. So let's get this back to our plot. We'll turn this into glass, and then I shall replace the silver wall with our new glass wall. Now, I don't know if anybody else knows, I did simply want to be able to just change this without having to make a whole new wall, but I've not been able to find a way how to do it yet. If anyone does know, please let me know in the comments, because it'll make life so much easier. So for this instance, I am just going to delete this completely, make a whole new wall, and replace it with glass. So let's get this in the refinery. Now, I could just drive the truck up, but I really can't be bothered right now. Okay, it probably would have been easier just to do that. So let's drop that in there. I haven't bothered making too many tweaks at the minute because I have further plans. Is that going to be too big? No, it's going in. Yeah, it's going in. Okay, I have got plans, which I will tell you about at the end of the video. So let's get this finished. And then I shall replace the wall. Is that going to go in? Yes. Okay. And we might as well throw this last one in as well while we're here. yeah, it just would have made complete sense to actually utilise what I've built this for and just dump the truck in. They'll probably get stuck again. I'm not worried too much about this. I haven't made the adjustments and the tweaks to it just yet. That will all become in good time. Right, I'm going to let that do its thing. If they end up getting stuck, I know, people are going to be screaming at me now saying, you should be changing it. But I've been focusing on this at the minute. So, I'm going to go into build mode. And I am going to schematics. I'm going to get a cube. I'm just going to place it down there for now. And again, I'm not too sure if there's a way that we can replicate target. Can I do it with this? Yes! That's going to make my life so much easier right now. Okay, right, I'm going to place that down there. See, constantly learning, guys. Always learning. Right, can I delete that cube now? As I do not need it. Let's destroy it. And we have now duplicated the wall, which is going to make, again, my life 10 times better and 10 times quicker. So, what I'm going to do, first and foremost, before I forget, I'm going to destroy that one. And, oh, why is that one big long piece of glass? Okay, you know what, it'll work. Let's drag this out. You are coming with me. I'm going to pop it in there. Right, is that filled? I think it is. Okay, so we're not going to need the other pieces of glass. Are they still choked in the system? Yeah, they certainly are. Right, I'm not worried about that just for now, because what I want to do now is get this glass wall where the silver one was. So let's go into... Oh, we're already in it. Right, we're going to select. We're going to move it. We're going to rotate. So we do want it facing. Let me zoom out a little bit more. Nope, that's spinnies. Okay, bring that back. Is that it? Gonna be flat now. I think I've just messed this up completely. Ah! What am I doing? Right, let me hop over this way just so I can see it a bit better. I've just completely oofed it now. Right, red, blue.
5 minutes later.
Okay, after a little bit of fiddling, I did manage to actually fix it in the end. So I just need to tweak the sides a little bit. And I also managed to sort out these blocks because they were just getting choked too much in there. So the next thing is for me to actually show you this in use. Now I'm going to go and collect a bunch of ingots. It's going to take me a little bit of time, so I'll skip to when we've got this filled. But the idea is that we're going to fill this bin as much as we can, because that was one thing I've not actually tested, and that we're then going to show you how it kind of works. Now I'm hoping it does work. Now that I'm recording, it probably won't, but let's get to it. Back on the road again, just me, myself, and I. Oh, what's that? I don't think I've been to this place before. Or have we? Ooh, I can't remember. Let's have a look. Actually, don't even know where I am. I'm kind of like up on the hill where a lot of the marble spawns. So if anyone doesn't know, there's like a pink ore that you can get called Rosa Flama Quartz, but it's kind of up on the hillsides. But I've just kind of come across this like crumbled, derelict building here. Is there anything that we can salvage, collect? Lanterns? No. I didn't know if it was a mine at first, but there's nothing specific here, I don't think, anyway, that we can collect. Just like to check around like the backs of barrels and things, just in case there's any little hidden secrets. But as you can see, someone's dead. Okay, I'm not going to hang around here for too long. Nope. No, I'm gone. Okay. I'm going to go and search for a couple more blocks, and then I shall show you how the box works. See you in a minute. So guys, as the moon sets and the sun rises, the time has finally come to test launch our new contraption. Now, I have filled it up as much as I think I could possibly do. Now, some of the ingots you do find it a bit big. You can just give them a little quick chop, chisel them down. Now, I'm going to spawn the truck in and hopefully see if this actually works. Now, I'm not expecting it to. So as you can see, I kind of designed it around the back of the truck. So the hope is I'm going to slide this out, and then once I put that in place, it will then drop ingots into the back of the truck. And then I lift the glass up, drive the truck out, and see how many ingots actually stay in. Now, if a couple stay in, I'll just be happy with that. So first thing is first. Now, I have noticed I do have to go underneath here, because when I go into build mode and go to select an object, when I want to select this, it automatically selects that, which then despawns the truck when I place it. So yeah, a bit annoying, but that's a me problem for how it's been designed. So I tend to just hang underneath it. If I zoom out a little bit, just so we can see what's going on, I am now going to slide out the trapdoor wall, whatever we're going to call it. Now I'm going to place it, and that is going to drop all the ingots into the truck. Now again, I don't know how this is going to work. It could absolutely flop, or it could be a success. Who knows? Who knows? So the last thing for me to do now is to select the glass. We're going to lift the glass up. Let me just select it from the bottom. So that way, if I place that there, that is now going to give us room to be able to pull the ingots out. Now, we've already lost a couple. Can I just chuck them back on? Okay. I may have overdone it slightly, but we're gonna hop into the car anyway and see what happens. So let's see if we can. Oh, is it too heavy? Okay, we're still moving. We're still moving a bit. Let's see what happens once the truck sort of... Whoa! Okay, so we've got an ingot that's just flung out there. But as you can see, we've managed to retain way more than what I would usually be able to stack on the truck. Now, I know we've lost a few, but the majority are in here. So let's go and take this to Jert. Now, I should really be taking this to the Oak Depot, but can I be bothered taking these out one by one? No. So we're going to take it to Jer's junkyard. Let's see how much he's going to rip us off for doing it in bulk. So, on a small scale, I'm happy with it. Now again, I know the design can be much better. I can make it much bigger. I need to get the bigger truck. I know all these things. I just wanted to see if I could just do a simple, small design, just to see if it would help me be able to store more ingots in the back of the truck. And it seems to have done the trick. So, yeah. Oh, they fell out now. Good job they fell out there. How much are you going to rip me off for, dude? Let's see. Are you sure you would like to sell me all of these precious goods for... Whoa, okay. You know what? 5,000. I will take that. Now, I probably would have had to have done a couple of extra runs the way I stacked them in the truck. Because I'm sure many of you will know, when we're throwing them in the back of the truck, they're kind of all over the place. It's hard to find little gaps to shove the ingots in, depending on the sizes. So, considering that was a mix match, now I usually try to go for gold or iron, typically, because they tend to sell a little bit more. I know I've got a bunch of mithril that I do need to sell, but I've not done that quite yet, because I am... Okay, I thought I was going to crash into that tree. Now, did I... Right, let's just get this over here. Mithril. Yes, I do have plans to sell most of the mithril. I'll probably keep one block, just to keep for cosmetic reasons. I am in the hunt for more mithril, Rosa Flama, and I am yet to find some magnetite. But, you know what? I'm happy. I am happy. All I need to do now is just simply move that back down to... In fact, let me just do that now. I'll just show you what I do. It's pretty straightforward, pretty simple. It is just a case of sort of slotting that back down there, placing it. Can I select that from over here? Yes, I can. We'll keep it the same height, throw it back underneath, and then I just leave that kind of ledge there, so it allows me to select it when I go underneath. And that is literally it. That's all there is to it. I'll move all these ingots, I'll throw them in the back of the truck, respawn the car, and job's a good one. But I think it is time to move on. Now, I've had a little play around with this system. I do like it. It makes things much quicker, much easier. Obviously, it needs some tweaks. My plan now is to expand. We need to move on to bigger and better things. Now, we are literally just running out of space here. I know I could make a more simpler system, merging the two forges together, like we've got with the rusty ones, all that stuff. Now, I may just do that once I expand, but I want to expand on a much bigger scale. So I think the plan is for me now is to collect as much cash as I can, expand as much as I can. I think we're going to go industrial. I do want to get that industrial refiner, the industrial forge, probably the industrial sander as well. Once we have the expanded land, what I would like to do then, I'll probably keep this system up for now because it's going to help with the grind. Once we've got the bigger plot, I might take this down, do something else. I might keep a more of a simpler design. I'm not too sure yet. I'm not too sure if there's anything that you would like to see me do. Let me know as well. I'm currently still learning the game, being a bit more creative, playing around with more schematics. I do want to buy a bunch more. I know I said in the last episode I was going to buy the grabber, I think it's called. But I'm going to hang back from that for now because I do want to save the cash for all those things I have just mentioned. The expansion being the main one, really. I need as much land as I can before I start building like houses, storage bins, things like that. So I think that's where we're going to leave it. But please make sure to like it and subscribe. And if you would like to see me make that episode where we do expand, then please let me know in the comments below. But until the next time, my friends, take care. Bye-bye.